welcome to Front Door's news studio. Today we're talking to Robyn Broshears, who is the owner of Auction and Event Solutions here in Arizona. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, as Front Doors, we do a lot of support for the community
Right.
and the nonprofit organizations. You also do a lot when it comes to throwing events, like fundraisers and charity events.
Correct.
So in its third year, you are hosting Facts, Fiction, and Fundraising.
Correct.
Which is at the W Scottsdale, and this is a very, very important event because it's one of the only ones like it.
It actually is. It's the only nonprofit fundraising seminar in the Valley, so we really have catered to the clients of the nonprofit community because we really feel that they need somewhere to be able to learn about new techniques, new ideas, new strategies for their event. And so we came up with this idea 3 years ago, and it's just been an amazing background for the nonprofits. They've walked away with a lot of great information. They've taken it back, grown their events. We've seen that throughout the years as well. And so it's been nice to be able to each year build upon that and bring in new speakers, new vendors, new presenters, and such for the nonprofits.
Now, you recently wrote an article for us about kind of that first impression. You know, these events, you want people to come back.
Right.
You know, not just to have that first experience once, but to have it again and again.
Right, and that's where our service really came into place as well too, is that we designed our services for the nonprofits to say, you know, your first impression and your last impression is really what you have to communicate with your body of audience that night. And if they have any hiccups throughout, that's what they'll remember. So our services are really geared towards streamlining and helping those nonprofits throughout their night.
So if you're involved with a nonprofit or you serve on a board,
Exactly.
Or even if you're a volunteer.
Volunteers are big with us, so we do want to acknowledge them.
Okay,
Absolutely.
and then this is going to take place at the W Scottsdale.
Correct.
And on
Wednesday, August 28th.
Okay.
Breakfast reception starts at 7:30.
Okay.
Presenters are kicking off at 8:30, and then it's a meet and greet with all our vendors that we've produced and put into the seminar this year.
Now, what people are going to learn when they go to this event. Now, you have a keynote speaker, which happens to be the publisher of Front Doors News,
Right.
Julia Patrick.
Absolutely.
And then she's going to kind of talk about, I believe, the key to success for nonprofits.
Right.
And you also have two other speakers.
So we've brought on two, Alyssa Pearson with the ASU Foundation, and then also Carrie Yatkowski, who is going to take on our existing database of organizations that have been doing it for years, but maybe need some new spice, a new little attitude, a new idea thrown in. She's going to take care of those. So.
And tell me a little bit about Auction Event Solutions.
Sure. Well, we started in the Valley in 2004.
Okay.
Our main process behind us is that we are a service-based organization. So our staffing will do everything on your event night from registration through item pickup, including all of the financials in between. So there's not anything we can't do for you on event night. We do have our technology-based events as well. But we do pride ourselves on service first, and our technology that we bring to your events is what enhances the service that we can provide for you.
And is this one of the technologies here?
This is our tablet technology. So these are what will be roaming throughout your ballroom and throughout your venue, allowing your patrons to bid from there. They can also use their smartphones, and then we also station tablets throughout your silent auction area, so your patron base will always have a go-to place for their bidding.
Great. Well, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of great resources in one place. So,
Absolutely.
You know, if you're throwing a fundraising event, even if, you know, first time, very experienced, there's going to be a lot of information that you're going to learn.
Absolutely.
So, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.